Hi folks, sorry this is going to be a long one, but a lot of people ask me about firearms. I don't do tactics on this channel and I will not do it because Google and YouTube are communists. Well, I can't say communist real, but their bosses are red Chinese, which is the truth. Go check out the Alphabet Company, who has the biggest holding. And it's not America, it's not Europe. Okay, now we're talking about the light rifle principle. Now everybody, okay, this is World War II. I always read accounts from World War II and Korea and Vietnam and stuff. But the big problem is these are all sidearms. Bayonet is included as a sidearm. Okay, now before the M1 or M2, M1A carbine floating one, everybody was armed either with a shotgun, pump shotgun, or a 45 caliber pistol or revolvers. The only problem is shotguns are good, but they're heavy, and pistols, unless you're really trained every month constantly, most people can only shoot up to 7 yards, 21 feet. And if they try to hit something, good luck. Because that takes additional training. And you got to remind yourself, you could hit up to 21 feet. Alright? But some guy with something better, let's see what we got here. Like this, can knock you dead faster. For every one pistol round, he'll shoot about 6 or 7. So remember that. I tell a lot of people, they kind of look at me like, duh. Okay, for every shot you take out a pistol, if you are up against a well-armed individual, they're firing 5 to 7 shots back at you. Okay, and you're trying to figure out, can I hit him with my pistol, my Wonder 9? No. Now, this one is a light rifle. Light rifle. Let me see if I can look. Light rifle concepts. This is number, I think it's 5. 5 for Miss Vital Survival. Okay. Now, in the old days, I recommend one of these, but they're getting scarce and they're hard to operate because the current copies of it sucks and they don't know their quality control. Now, the idea was develop a pistol round into a rifle round, which they did, and works fairly good. And what they're trying to do is have a better weapon source. See right there? That could be easily shoot, like a 22. Now, I don't have photos of it. I should have. I keep forgetting about it. Okay, light rifle concept. M1 carbine in the old days would cover that. That was something between a handgun, a shotgun, and AR systems or AK systems. Something in between them. And those were called pistol carbine calibers. Now, in the old days in the West, you had the 4440. This might go over some people say. But currently, like Uncle Han used to have, was a 357 levered action rifle with 357 revolver. Now, a lot of people don't understand. If you push a 357 Magnum out of a 16 or 18-inch barrel, it's going to hurt. Okay? Now, the carbine was easier to shoot. Right here. Okay? And original carbines did not have the bayonet lug that came later. Now this one, this kind of cracks me up because they heavily influenced themselves with pistols, a lot of pistols, all kinds of calibers. The only problem with this, like I said before, 21 feet. It doesn't matter what you're using, but the other problem is they overdid it with the shotguns. as home defense. Now, a lot of people knows that Uncle Allen does a lot of research. And the big problem with shotguns is you need two hands to operate, especially pump, double, single barrel. Okay, now think about that really quick. Now, what I recommend is, like the English, go with semi-automatic. A lot easier. You don't have to fumble around, point and shoot. You can shoot it one-handed if you wound your left hand. So you can do one-handed operation. Okay, the only problem with that type of shotgun, they are very heavy, and the ammo is very heavy, and also sensitive to the weather. Now, another book that I like to recommend to read is Arming for the Apocalypse. Now, James here, that's James Ballou, went with the heavier 30 caliber battle rifle system, which is good. And then Everybody's America pump shotguns. And then you got a pistol. Now, Uncle Allen's light rifle concept follows that, but we're not using all this stuff. Okay? That's a lot of stuff right here. So we're going to keep it simple. For a lot of you, like Mr. Bible, you're kind of limited. What I do recommend is the takedown carbine. A Ruger family has two of them. They have the 9mm and they have the 22 and takedown. And the bags will fit either weapon. Okay? 9mm is fairly good at urban ranges or suburban ranges. The trouble with battle rifles, or let's see if I can pull that out. Everybody's wondering what I'm kind of trying to look for correctly is people don't really understand about firearms, and they tend to go for the Mini 14 or the AR system or AK system. I don't have a good photo of that, but I'm trying to show you all this, but you know, I would recommend getting this book. It's very good, and the only problem with a lot of people is that they have the mindset, you know, I didn't see it on TV, which kind of drives me a little nuts at times. And it goes back to shotguns and stuff. Okay. Light rifle, okay? Now, we cannot have the old M1. That out of our price range, and it's not affordable, and it's not, whatchamacallit, you can't use it. But you can use pistol carbines. Now, a lot of them are like these, okay, on an AR platform with a red dot. Now, they have AK with a red dot and 9mm. That is a lot cheaper than the ARs, and also a lot easier for most people, especially women and small frame men. I'm sorry this takes long because I have to explain it right. And also it's a lot easier to get a carbine or rifle than getting a handgun. And you get 6 times the range. Okay? Instead of limiting to yourself to 21 feet, you go all the way out to about 300 yards if you know what you're doing. But most gunfight battles are within the 100 yard, about 100 yard to 50 yard range, roughly. And everybody, the tactical guys could have their own opinions. But a lot of tactical guys don't have lawyers or bail bondsmen, and they have to figure out, if I miss the target or it goes through the target, 30 caliber or 223, and it kills Uncle Joe way down the street bending over for a beer, you're going to be responsible for that because they could trace it to your rifle. Duh. Okay, use a little common sense. So getting an AR system, It's okay if you're out in the boonies where I live, but if you're in a suburban or urban area, you want a pistol carbine. Okay, PCC, pistol caliber carbine, and I recommend either 357 44 Magnum or 30 carbine and the rest of them. Now, if you want to train, I recommend the Ruger grouping. They have a takedown Ruger, and you can fit it out, red stock, different stocks, takedown stocks, and they have the PCC 9mm Ruger. Same configuration, easy to do, and you can switch out barrels, which is really great because I saw it at the SHOT Show. Now, this is good for people who are not hardcore or not tactical, just mom and pop, and maybe the single mother with 2 kids. It's easy, and you can lock it up safely. If you take away the barrel, the kids only have the action. You take the magazine and you put a lock through it. I don't think they're going to do anything with it. Okay, it's harder to use, but easier to put together. Now again, problem with shotguns, even short barrel ones, they're heavy and they kick like a mule. Now, with the carbine, this one's the opposite of the assault rifles. It's kind of intermittent. It's not a true pistol carbine, but it's also not a true, heavy duty battle rifle area or intermediate rifle area. This covers, it's the step below and step above pistols. And I'll probably get some weird comments below, but you got to think, it's people who never really shoot, and they got to be expert within a few minutes or hours or days, and they have to use it very simply. Nice thing with the Ruger system is, Ruger PCC, is you get a pistol and a carbine that uses the same magazine. So that's the big point I want to try to push. Also, like I said, the AR systems and the AK systems are great if you're in the boonies, inside an urban area or city, and if the bullet goes through them and kills Mary Lou's little kid down the street, you're going to be responsible. You want to stop these people, want to put them down. Okay? And I like the Ruger product because you can shoot them right out of the box. They're very good setup. Little or no modification. Now, I have other takedown guns and foldable guns and AR systems or AK systems, and I usually have a bunch of trouble with them. And this is part 5, and this is for mosquito survival. Now, you have to think before you buy any firearm, are you going to really use it? Because it's more dangerous if you're not going to seriously use it. Now, Uncle Alan has no problem. But you got to think, if I don't defend my kids waving a stick or spraying with mace, that doesn't really hack it. Okay? If somebody wants to get your kids, you have to put them down on the ground. And I keep telling people, don't shoot the body. Everybody wears body armor. Shoot them in the head or shoot them in the face or shoot them in the nuts. They don't have ballistic underwear that good. England tried and nearly cooked off everybody's testicles, but I don't think a lot of people would like additional 15 pounds around their nuts. Sorry about the cursing, but best I can, and hope this helps out. Okay, now think about it. It's a lot faster for snap shooting than a handgun. It's not as powerful as the AR or AK systems. The ammo's fairly cheap, and you could buy up to 5,000 rounds. And if you're in an area where it's fairly crowded with people, and you know these people, you don't want to kill them, it's a good idea. Now, I would not recommend a light rifle concept for offensive use. That's why this got screwed up. Okay? Defensive purposes only. Get it through your head. Defensive purposes only. Okay, and you have a nice day, folks.